Hey everyone, hello world. This is Maria of Maria and Joe Live TV, and we are actually covering a Memorial Week this week, and as you can see, we have a new guest, and of course, we still have Joe here with us.
Don't forget about me, world. This is the Maria and Joe Live TV. Glad to have everyone on board.
Yes, and I would like to welcome you guys to Maria and Joe Live TV, and because it's our Memorial Week, we are actually remembering all the vets who's out there. And with us today is Andrew Lopez. He is actually a vet. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Andrew.
My name's Andrew. I'm a 4-year combat veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I grew up in New York. I enlisted when I was 18, got out when I was 22, and now I live in Las Vegas, and I work security, and I work to help other veterans.
Nice. Thanks for joining us, Andrew.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And Joe is also an Air Force viewers. He also served in the military. That's why we have all these veterans. And next one, on the next segment, we're gonna have Jason. He is the CRI executive, and he is also a vet. So he's gonna come. Yeah, he's gonna join us later.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Well, viewers, as we normally we do our inspirational quote of the week, but we're not gonna do that this week. It's because we would like to actually just venerate our veterans and all our soldiers that fallen in the service, and we just want to actually remember all of them this week. And I would like to actually give this stage to Joe and Andrew as a vet. So go ahead, Joe.
Well, actually, I'm retired. 21 years in the Air Force, stationed anywhere from the Philippines and Okinawa to Saudi Arabia and throughout the United States. Retired about 12 years ago. I struggle with PTSD, as many of my veteran comrades do. Got my PhD in psychology, and I'm the current commander of the Disabled American Veterans, Chapter 82, in Santa Maria, California, where I help veterans file claims, because a lot of us don't know how or get frustrated when trying to get the help that we deserve from the Veterans Administration. And we all need help, not a help out, but a hand up to help all of us get what's coming to us. And we're looking for that camaraderie among the different veterans. So I encourage everyone to join a veterans group in their area.
Yes, and Joe, I just want to let you know, Andrew also is suffering from PTSD. Is that correct?
Yeah, I do. I deal with it. So.
Yes. So he actually helped a lot of veterans as well. So tell us about what you do to our community, Andrew.
Like I said, I came out here when I was 22 to Las Vegas, enrolled in school full time to get a biology degree. I worked armed security. I felt like my job in the Marine Corps wasn't done. I left because of some physical things I had going on, but I still wanted to protect the people in this community and this great country. So I got into armed security here on the Strip, which was a great experience. I did that for a little while. My back and feet kind of went for me, which happens to us veterans, unfortunately. So that kind of put me in more clerical work. And I actually went to go complain to a congressman out here about how I was being treated by the VA. And I guess they liked something about me, so they offered me a job. So I took it, of course, and I worked for almost a year in House Representatives. And I was able to help a lot of veterans link up with VSOs, basically just navigate the bureaucracy of the VA. And I love helping other people, which was great, and also made me feel really good. So definitely an honor. And I thank you for what you're doing too. That's great.
Oh, thank you. That's pretty interesting. It's important that we serve and continue serving the best that we can. And good for you for being appointed and selected out of so many others. Good for you. We need to keep up the good fight, as they say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, and also you, Joe, I believe that you are also doing some community service and helping the veteran. Go ahead and talk about it.
Well, besides filing claims on behalf of the DAV, Disabled American Veterans, also past Commander of the American Legion, I'm very much involved with the Color Guard. And yesterday, Memorial Day, obviously all around the nation, we had different ceremonies. And in Santa Maria, I'm holding the rifle, and I usually hold a flag and often speak at these events. And it's a big deal to continually remind our community and even our brothers and sisters in arms that they're not forgotten. We acknowledge a lot of our POWs, prisoner of wars, and missing in action, our MIAs that are still unaccounted for. And there are thousands and thousands of soldiers. We don't know where they are. We don't know what happened to them. We don't know if they're still prisoners or if they passed on. But the families want to at least know, where their loved one is. And we need to continuously fight for that. So someday we can put to rest everyone who's missing. And, not necessarily a good conclusion, but at least knowing their whereabouts.
Have that
war
closure.
is war. And you know that, Andrew, being a combat veteran yourself, it's tough. It's tough. But we all just want to have accountability of everyone so we can have a little bit of peace within ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are actually talking about Memorial Day, and as I was saying and as I was reading about the articles about Memorial Day, I just want to make sure that a lot of people don't get confused of the Memorial and Veterans Day. Memorial Day is remembering those people who actually sacrificed their lives for our freedom. And Veterans Day is actually to remember or to celebrate those people in the service and the veterans, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
And I would like to actually salute all people who were in the service and all those people, those men and women who is still on the service. We thank you. I thank you. Social media, on behalf of social media shows, we would like to thank you for all your service and to protect our country, and not only our country but around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big point. We continuously thank all of them. As you know, I have a son serving in the Middle East right now. Probably been there 4 months, has another 3 or 4 months to go. And for the last 3 or 4 years, he's been on a rotation where he's constantly deployed. And he has a little baby at home and a young wife. And it puts a lot of pressure not only on the veteran, but their family members also.
Oh yes, you guys sacrifice. Before I go on what I'm gonna say, are you married or single?
I'm single now.
You were married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you get divorced in the military when you were
after?
Yeah. See that this is. All your family, all the people in the service, your families actually sacrifice their time for you so that you can go and serve the company. And same, and it goes likewise. You actually sacrifice you sacrifice your family just to protect our country, and that's a really big deal. And for those people who actually lost their loved ones who's serving in the military, our heart is with you all.
Yeah. Thank you. That's sweet.
And I would like to. I have some few questions actually, I know that when you guys are away from from your family, you are outside the country. Oh, before I say that, how many tours did you take?
I did 2 tours. So I did one in Afghanistan in 2011, and then one in Japan in 2013.
Oh, nice. So how did you actually? How about you, Joe?
Panama and Libya, and a lot of time in the Middle East. And I was stationed in Okinawa and stationed in the Philippines, did a lot of things in Thailand and Malaysia, all over the place. Some were good, some were bad, but they were all uncertain. We really did not always know what to expect.
Well, when you guys are away from your family, normally, you don't have anything else to do than fight for our country. Do you guys? I heard this from somebody that you guys, a lot of military actually take notes, like they keep a diary. Do you do that?
I didn't. I heard of service members doing that. But yeah, I try to stay occupied, kind of with other stuff than to write stuff down. So.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
but I know people do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea that because I used to write in a diary when I was younger. So I'm kind of like not surprised, but I kind of like, wow, they do a diary. It's not only me when I was younger.
Yeah.
How about you, Joe?
Well, I never really kept a journal. I took a lot of pictures everywhere I went, and sometimes I'm able to keep them. Sometimes I had to disappear. Keeping a journal is a good idea, especially as you're struggling more and more. It's important to keep track of where you've been, what you're doing, what you've seen or experienced, especially later on, not just to remember, but maybe you want to file a claim later and you have kind of proof of the things that happened to you and around you. And even if you can keep people's names down. Because later on we get out of the military, most of us have to find work right away.
Yeah.
And when you're looking for work, supporting your family, you're not paying attention to filing your disability. You don't have time for that. You have to make some money right away. But later on, as we get older, in our 40s, 50s, 60s, and sometimes even older than that, then the first time filing that claim, you tend to forget things. Sure, you have an idea where you were, but you tend to forget about what you were doing when you were in those places and some of the people you had contact with. And the VA, they pretty much want proof. If you're saying your hearing's gone, they want to know, okay, where were you working? What did you do that you have hearing loss? Or your knee hurts or your back hurts. So keeping a journal is a fantastic idea. I didn't really do that much, but I kept as many pictures as I could, which is journalizing in its own way.
Well, yeah. Well, I was actually like what I said earlier. I was talking about the Veterans and Memorial Day, and I just wanna actually acknowledge the viewers just joined us, and I just wanna let you guys know we are covering a Memorial Weekend special with our veterans guests. We have Joe as an Air Force. Or vet Air Force, is that how we call it? Air Force veteran. And then we have Andrew Lopez as a Marine veteran. Yeah, and we're gonna have Jason. He is actually a Marine Corps too.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, he's gonna come up on the second segment. And I just want to actually inform you guys that, do you guys know that in 1868 to 1870? Or 1968 to 1970, actually, Memorial Day was actually remembered every May 30th. Now we actually remember it every last Monday of May. Do you know that, John?
Of course I do. I talk about that in some of my speeches.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Well, and also, I think I get that, okay, I got that actually taken care of. But I have some more few questions with you guys. So we're gonna actually take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back on the second segment. So get ready with my questions. This is you guys. You guys are both on the hot seat. Yeah. Well, for those who just joined us, we actually remembering the Memorial Weekend. That's what we are actually covering right now. So please stand by, and we will see you guys back after the break.
All right, bye.